Welcome to Academic Gain Tutorials. In this video, we will look into the differences between bearer check and order check. Bearer checks are the ones on which payment is made to the bearer, that is, the holder of the check who presents it to the bank. But order checks are just the opposite, as only that person whose name the drawer writes on the check as the payee can take the payment. Further, the payee can pass this check to another party by signing on the back of the check, who can take payment on the payee's behalf. So, let's look into the basic differences between bearer check and order check in a tabular form. Difference number 1, a bearer check is one that can be encashed by any person who presents the same at the counter of the bank for payment. But, an order check is one which is payable to the payee or any other person to whom the payee authorizes. Number 2, in bearer checks, the words, or bearer, is present after the name of the payee. As against, in order checks, the words, or order, is there after the name of the payee. Also, when the word, or bearer, is cancelled out, the check becomes an order one. Number 3, the payee himself or anyone else to whom the check is given can take the payment of the bearer's check. In the case of an order check, only that person whose name the drawer mentions on the check as the payee can take the payment. Further, any person to whom the payee authorizes can also receive the payment. Number 4, transfer of bearer checks can take place through simple delivery. Conversely, the transfer of ownership of the order check can be possible only through proper endorsement. Number 5, in a bearer check, the signature of the receiver of the funds on the back of the check acts as the receipt itself. In contrast, in the case of an order check, the signature of the payee acts as an endorsement only. Number 6, in the case of a bearer check, the banker or drawee has no responsibility. So, if the bank pays money to the bearer of a stolen check, it would not liable for it. But, in the case of an order check, the paying cashier must perform a preliminary examination of the recipient's identity. After that, he can make payment when he is satisfied with the details provided. However, if the cashier pays funds to the wrong person, then the bank, drawee, will be held responsible. And, difference number 7, the drawer can convert a bearer check into an order check. But by simply striking off the word, or bearer. As against, there is no way to convert an order check into a bearer one. Moreover, the payment made by way of an order check is safer in comparison to a bearer check. This is because the person presenting the check at the counter needs to prove his identity to the paying cashier. Once the cashier is satisfied with the details provided, he releases the funds. So, these are the differences between bearer check and order check. If this lecture was helpful, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.